Uganda, as per official statistics, heavily relies on charcoal and wood for energy, with a striking 90% of the population dependent on these sources. However, the country grapples with the ongoing consequences of climate change, which hit the youth particularly hard. Instances of severe climate disruptions, including landslides in Kasese district, prolonged drought in Karamoja, and the recent damage to the Katonga Bridge disrupting travel, compound pre-existing socio-economic issues such as youth unemployment, food insecurity, and a lack of sufficient social safety nets. A report from the International Labour Organization regarding skills for green employment in Uganda reveals a lack of comprehensive understanding and effective implementation of green job skills training. While discussing this with students from Mpoma School, we uncovered this.
The plastic bottles. We have designs like of recent. We came up with a design that we decorated our class using plastic bottles, and then our teacher was all like, he's going to make those designs and decorations to go and sell them, and it was also like, we are going to like expose our experience to the those youths out there and the young people out there, so that they can use these materials instead of them polluting the environment, to be used in a positive way, in a way that it will benefit the environment, in a way that we are going to promote more entrepreneurship. Here in this process, we are developing our country, and at the same time, we are solving a problem of relying on the government all the time, that we need jobs. Yet this is something that we can do on our own. We can create jobs using the green entrepreneurship.
Poor mechanical condition, they always produce these fumes that have different types of greenhouse gases that destroy our environment, and some of them even cause diseases to our health. So it's health bad, even the environment is also environmentally bad. But then usually there are these stuff that they always put in car exhaust pipes. I don't know what they are called specifically, but they always reduce the kind of filter, the type of the fumes that are released in the environment. I think if the cars that are maybe manufactured, they put those stuff inside the cars to reduce the number of fumes that are there, it can really help. And yeah, I mentioned something about using bikes, like bicycles. I think it really helps because it's good. It helps in exercise, even in reduction of fumes in the environment, all those stuff, even carpooling can be, and even electric cars. I think, are they there in Uganda? I'm not so sure, but I think they can also help in reducing gases.
Many ways we can do this. Like I previously talked about using paper bags. We can use those to eradicate polythene bags from the environment. We can do very many different things because, as you can see, I wish I had like a pamphlet. They talk about very many different things that the Afro-Arabs and us as the youth, since in Uganda, it has an ascending population. So if it's an ascending population, most of these people are youth. So if we engage the youth in such stuff, in employing entrepreneurial green skills, we can actually help it be promoted in very many different ways into the country.
Employed in a way that no one is going to call you early in the morning and tell you come to work, you are late, or no one is going to put you on this pressure. Like, it is healthy. You're going to get your hands dirty, yes, but then getting your hands dirty just helps you understand, I don't know, the way of life, and you get your hands dirty, but you make that money, and that money feels good knowing that you have done it, you have made it yourself, and you have done it. And when this company of yours, this business of yours develops, you can get funding from the NGOs, which improves on your standards of living.
The National Labour Organization also indicates that a shift towards a green economy has a potential to generate as many as 60 million jobs globally. Similarly, research from the Institute of Public Policy highlights that Uganda could create 200,000 jobs in the energy efficiency by 2030. The Afro-Arab Youth Council, in collaboration with the administration at Mpoma Girls School, emphasizes the importance of connecting youth to green skills and jobs to foster sustainable economic development.
It's the best discussion that we can have today. We are living a moment when the climate is communicating a lot to us. The climate is hurting. Who is hurting the climate? It's us, man. And therefore, this topic is worthwhile, and I think that it has come the best place in the schools. When we come to the schools, you find the youth there. The youth are full of energy. The youth are full of ambition. They are ready to take on the mantle for managing the environment for today and also for the future.
We have to change our mindset. You know, people have not been given enough opportunity to talk about green environment, climate change. So it's upon us now as organizations, as Afro Youth Council has started today, to start with the youth, to innovate them, to emulate them, so that to show them that having such activities, it's not all about money, but it's about having skills. And when you're having skills, we innovate you. And how do we innovate you? By having these clubs, and maybe they can get opportunities to meet other people that have done it and made it in life by creating, by getting money. And especially, I think, activists or environmental activists that are out there, they need to come and give relevant examples that people can connect, the youth. Because for them, they think this can't be worked on. And I believe it's upon us now, as organizations, that we start bringing such people so that they start, showing them that there is a way, there is money.
Today's youth have championed a range of impactful methods on a personal level, including recycling waste materials, practicing bricklaying, and mastering a briquette production. These endeavors stand as compelling examples of their commitment to combat deforestation and safeguard the environment while showcasing their potential as stewards of a more sustainable future.